start. Okay. Hi guys! Welcome back to another Write With Me. Let me know if you are here in real time or whether you are on catch-up crew. I'm going to be doing these more regularly in the morning, and I'm going to, after I get off this stream, schedule the rest of the week so that you'll know when I'll be live streaming so you can join us. Yes, I have been able to schedule these things, but as I've gotten used to making the set work, that has been a bit confusing. So hopefully you can hear me and everything is okay. We're going to get started really soon. I just thought I would run through what this is, in case you're new here. April is National Poetry Writing Month, which means people like to write a poem every day. Now, personally, I find that a little bit too much. I can't write a poem every single day, but I tell you what I can do. I can write every single day. So we are doing a Write With Me, which is basically a 15-minute free write, hence the timer. And then we will just write, and then at your own leisure, you can edit it into a poem afterwards if you want to. So I like to provide prompts, but again, these are totally optional, and the prompts are up here, as you can see. So another thing that also happens in April is Escapril, which sort of runs alongside NaPoWriMo, and it is a series of prompts that are set by Sav Brown, who is another poet and YouTuber, and so she sets these prompts every month. And so I include Escapril prompts, and I also include 2 more that you can choose to write to if you want to. So Escapril prompt, which is always number 1, is nocturnal animal. Number 2 is what are you most afraid of? Which I know I'm not doing it on purpose to give you an existential crisis, I promise. It is actually just from this book from Paper Chase that my husband bought me in their closing down sale, and it's called A Pocket Full of Self-Discovery. And to be honest, every day when I look at the next page, it always gives me an existential crisis, like, oh god, I don't know. So actually this has been quite useful for me because I've been discovering a lot about myself. So what are you most afraid of? And I just want to encourage you as well to say that, like, these don't have to be dark or depressing. They can be quite fun. So like, you could write a sort of like fictional funny poem about someone who's really afraid of cheese. That could be fun. And number 3 is something you never told your mum. If you don't have a mum, maternal figure or any sort of parental figure in your life, and what is something that you've never told them. Again, I encourage you to, you don't have to go to the dark place, you can go to the fun place with these prompts. So I just want to say that. What else? We are live streaming music. This is copyright free music by a wonderful artist online called Harris Heller, who has made a series of free to use music for streamers. So that's great. Yeah, and this is just the lo-fi playlist by him. There's something you never told your mum came from my book, which I've put down somewhere. Oh, it's from 642 Things to Write About, which if you joined my Instagram lives a couple of years ago, then you'll know that I use that a lot for prompts. But I just want to reiterate that you don't have to do it. You don't have to do any of those prompts. If you've got a poem that's in your noggin that needs to come out, use this opportunity, use this free write to do what you want. And write the poem that you've been meaning to write. I encourage you to at least give it a go, and that's what these free writes are all about, really. It's about just trying and seeing how you get on. So what's going to happen is I'm going to start the timer, and we're gonna write together. I'm going to do my best to every 5 minutes. I'll just say that's 5 minutes down. If you want to switch prompts, do, because you can choose to either spend 15 minutes on one prompt, or you can spend 5 minutes on each of the 3 prompts, whichever you prefer. So grab your cup of tea, have a sip of water, and get your pen and paper ready. We're going to get started very shortly. Lovely. So yeah, let me know if you're here in real time, or if you're joining in the catch-up crew. Let me know your comments. And yeah, just tell me how you're getting on. Right, pen. Nice. Okay. Alrighty then, guys, I'm going to just turn the music back up, and we're going to start the timer. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you're doing well. I forgot to say that at the beginning. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Alright, music's coming up, and I'm going to start the timer. Settle in, get your pen ready. Let's go. guys, I hope you found that nice. I'm going to read you one of my favourite lines. So the way I do free writes is all of my poems always start as free writes, and then I will go through and find my favourite lines and sort of construct from there. So I'd love for you to take a second and like read through and find your favourite lines and then share them in the comments or in the chat. That would be lovely. Let me just have a look. I decided to go for the what are you most afraid of one. And I opened with, I find this question hard. I don't know what I am most scared of, so perhaps I shall write a list and later rank them. Yeah, okay. This feels all very vulnerable, I'll be honest with you. Okay, here's one that I just found that was quite funny. What are you most afraid of? Making decisions, and that my fear of making decisions will be what kills me in a zombie apocalypse. That's the lightest part that I have, but to be honest, I felt writing that a very cathartic experience. So I'm not sure whether this bit will become a poem or just be the sort of like journaling therapy bit. And that's fine too, you can do that in this space. But if you do want to share a line, make sure you share it in the chat or in the comments. Whether you're here in real time or your catch-up crew, I'm grateful for you to be here. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn on notifications, especially for this month, because you're going to keep up to date of when I'm scheduling my live streams. So make sure you do that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's a bit grayer here. It's been sunny the last few days, but today's a bit grayer. So I hope whatever you're doing, maybe you get outside a little bit, move your body around, and I hope you read something really nice. Yeah, don't forget to buy my book, Faulty Manufacturing. You can buy it on my website. It's linked in the description. I think that's it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so now I've got to like stop it. Stop the stream. Okay, bye guys.